Come in.
Hi Marina, my name's Deja. I'm a PA student here working with the team. Thank you for coming in today. I know visits like this can sometimes feel stressful, so my goal is to make sure you feel safe, supported, and fully heard today, okay? So how are you feeling today?
I'm okay, I guess. I'm a little bit worried.
Yeah.
I wasn't really expecting any bleeding.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. Like leading an early pregnancy can be very scary. We'll go over everything together and we're gonna figure out the next steps, okay? So is it alright if I ask you a few questions about what's been going on?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so you mentioned you had a positive home pregnancy test about 2 weeks ago, and you said the bleeding started yesterday?
Yeah, so just yesterday I noticed a bit spotting on my underwear. I wasn't really sure what it was, but all I knew it wasn't heavy, but there's no pain or anything. It's just a spotting on my underwear.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. When was your last menstrual period?
I think about 5.5 weeks ago.
Okay. I know you also share that you've had a miscarriage within the last year. I'm really sorry to hear that. I just want to acknowledge that experience, and we'll do our best to support you moving forward, okay?
It was hard. It was very hard. Like, I try not to think about it as much. But now with this bleeding, I'm worried. I'm worried it might be happening again. It might be a second miscarriage.
Yeah, that's completely valid. We did get your blood work back today, and your HCG level is about 4,800, which is a bit lower than we expect for how far along we think you are in your pregnancy. But this number alone doesn't really give us the full picture.
So am I losing the pregnancy again?
No, not necessarily. Everybody's body's a little different, and sometimes ovulation or implantation happen later than we expect. So the best thing we can do is repeat the HCG, and we'll do that within the next 48 hours. And if the number doubles or increases significantly, that's usually a good sign.
So basically you're saying like it's still too early to know for sure if I'm losing it or not?
Exactly. I know that the waiting can be the hardest part, but we'll be with you every step of the way, okay? We'd recommend you to come back in the next 2 days to repeat the blood test. Based on that, we might also do an ultrasound. You'll get to help decide those next steps too, okay? So does that sound okay with you?
Yeah, I can come back. I just don't want to go through this again, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm really glad you shared that. Would it be helpful to connect with a counselor or someone from an early pregnancy support group while you wait for the results?
Maybe I'll think about it. I didn't really know there was a support group actually.
Yeah, we're here for you more than just labs and tests. We want to make sure that you feel cared for emotionally and also physically. And also, just one more thing, I want to make sure we are giving the kind of care that fits your values. Is there anything cultural, spiritual, or personal that you want us to know or consider during this process?
No, not really. I mean, I grew up kind of Catholic, but that's been really complicated. So I'm just trying to figure things out right now.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. You're not alone, and you're doing everything right by coming in today and getting care. We'll schedule your follow-up test and give you a number to call if anything changes, okay?
Okay. I feel a little bit less nervous right now and relaxed. Thank you. I feel better knowing what's going on now instead of feeling like lost in the dark.
Of course. We're gonna walk through this together step by step, okay? Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Thank you.